Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar presents budget estimates for 2017-18 on the first day of the session. Chief Minister Biren says government will frame a bill which will get support of all communities to protect the indigenous people. Body of a young girl found in Imphal River. Family demands arrest of culprits responsible for her deaths. And Ramnath Kovind will be the 14th President of India. He wins with 65.65% votes. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Laithangma Monica with the latest news updates. Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar, who also holds the finance portfolio, today presented the budget estimates for 2017-18 on the first day of the session. The House also passed the votes on accounts for 1,035 crore 5,43,250. The leader of the House, Chief Minister Nongthongbam Biren, informed the House that 19 persons died and about 20,000 houses in 268 villages were submerged in the recent flood and landslides. The Chief Minister also told the members that the government has so far sanctioned 4 crore 70 lakh rupees to fight the flood. Biren said 97 relief camps have also been opened and the government is trying to get 213 crore rupees assistance from the centre. The House stood in silence for a minute in respect of the 19 persons killed in the flood and landslides. The Chief Minister also presented the third report of Business Advisory Committee 2017 in the Assembly. Opposition MLA Khumukcham Joykishan brought up the issue of having a sitting on Saturdays. He maintained that there were no sittings on Saturdays before. Presenting the demands for grants for 2017-18, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar said the budget is designed for optimal and balanced allocation of the resources available, taking into account the larger socio-political and economic considerations. He said the plan and non-plan categorization has also been done away with and this has been merged into one. This is expected to improve the linkage between spending and targeted result. He told the House that for 2017-18, the total receipts is estimated at 12,251 crore and 61 lakhs, out of which revenue receipts are estimated at 11,096 crore and 25 lakh and capital receipts at 1,414 crore and 36 lakhs. Received from the state's share in central taxes and duties is estimated at 4,168 crore and 45 lakhs. He also said during this fiscal year, it is proposed to have a total expenditure of 12,420 crore and 65 lakhs. Out of this, 9,952 crore and 35 lakhs is under revenue account and 2,468 and 30 lakhs under capital account.
We shall also accord due importance to all round development and the reduction of regional imbalance between hill and valley. We are aware that a number of ongoing projects and the power and the road sectors have been taken up in Delhi district under NL, CPR and NEC. We shall ensure timely completion of these projects. We also aim at bringing about improvement in the areas of health, power, roads and bridges, sports and water supply, especially in the hill areas. For 2017-18, total receipts is estimated at rupees 12510.61 crore, out of which revenue receipts are estimated at rupees 11096.25 crore and the capital receipts at rupees 1414.36 crore.
Moving the motion of thanks on the Governor's address delivered on March 21, Works Minister Thongam Biswajit highlighted some of the achievements of the government. He said the government is working towards bridging the gap between the hills and the valley. Opposition MLAs Khumukcham Joykisan and Govindas Konthausam wanted the House to make certain amendments to the motion of thanks to the Governor's address. Joykisan said the address failed to mention the framework agreement between the Government of India and NSCN IM introduction of ILP system and to make a suitable law for protection of the indigenous people. Responding to their suggestion for amendment, Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin told the House that all the details could not be included in the short address of the governor, and the government will attempt to frame a bill which will get the support of all communities to protect the indigenous people. Biren told the House that a framework agreement is between the centre and the NSC and IM, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured that it will not affect the territorial integrity of Manipur. He said the government will protect the territorial integrity of the state.
During this fiscal period, it is proposed to have a total expenditure of ₹12420.65 crore out of the consolidated budget of the state. Out of this, 9952.35 crore is under the revenue receipt and the ₹2468.30 crore under the capital account. Out of the total expenditure, an amount of ₹961.31 crore is charge expenditure, and the remaining amount of ₹11459.30 crore is voted expenditure.
Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joy Kumar, who also holds the finance portfolio today, asserted that the gross state domestic product GSDP of the year has increased by 10% than that of last year. Speaking to media persons at a press meet at the Secretariat, Joy Kumar said, however, there is an increase in salary expenditure following the regularization of contract and casual employees in many departments. He disclosed that the government has plans to increase state land revenue tax. He asserted that the implementation of GST in a consumer state like Manipur will be very beneficial. The Deputy Chief Minister also said 5% tax will be levied on construction items like bricks, and arrangement has been made to impose tax under GST on people running stone crushers and tent houses.
There's no reason why so much money are locked up in non-submission of UC certificate and a non-submission of the DCC bill. In case ultimately, if they are not able to, we'll have to fix up responsibility to those officers who are responsible for non-submission of these things. How the financial state of the state, whether it will be healthy or not, this also is a very important aspect. Nasagi UC submit of the DCC bill submit of the important and we are, this government, and particularly the finance department, is paying attention, proper attention, and on these matters.
The family of the girl whose body was found floating in the Aerial River at Urup Maka Lekai has refused to accept the body, demanding arrest of the culprits responsible for her death. The young girl whose body was recovered from the Aerial River this morning has been identified as Palmai Kagui Sinlo, who went missing from Sawongbong Kabui, Kunzao. The JAC formed against her death has decided not to accept the body until the persons involved in her death are arrested and punished. Palmai 18, daughter of late Lanko Lung, has been missing since the 16th of this month after she went out in the evening. The uncle of the girl, who lives in Sawongbong Sairin Kuno, said they identified the body after they saw a post on Facebook about the discovery of a dead girl in the river. He said the dead body bore injury marks in the neck and on the face. He also said her head appeared to have been hit by a heavy object. Lamlai police has been interrogating a man who texted Palmai on the day she went missing. The JAC formed against the killing of Palmai staged a sit-in on Imphal Ukrul Road at Sawongbong Sairin Kuno today. Marapai Bilobs and women organizations of the area took part in the protest. They urged the government to arrest and punish the culprits involved in her deaths.
ngasi chanupi na mangibdagi sina phangba haibse athuba matamda mabu hatophiba mi singdo amukta thuna khangba pami haiba mi do chairak pibiu haina sarkar saitai di haininge
phangbasi da masada dakpham yam tai adunadi masi isam samba misi nate si mina hatokpani habda lariba mina uhawba miyam ke sakhi miyam leire aduna masi government athuba matamda langla langjin thuna puthoraga mi haipasi thuna puthoraga matik sabadandi pibi bayana ba khoi sida demand tawduna famni bani aduna asigoma mi haipasi athuba matamda puthoktrabdi khoi makhal makha ge khongjang sangsillaga khoi asumba justice su phangdri phaw sumaina sathagni haipse jesi gi mai gaidi phongdok sabni.
3 persons, including a woman, were arrested with heroin number 4 YW tablets and 21,000 rupees at Lilong Harubi this afternoon. They were arrested during a search by a team of Lilong Police and 5 JNK Rifles and Citizen Development Organization and the Maira Paibis. They are identified as Kulakpam Mustaqin, 28, from Lilong Harubi, Baharul Islam, 27, son of Mustasir Ali, and Nazima, 31, both from Sonai Bazar, Kasar. Tensions erupted in a village in Bishnupur district when a police inspector sent back his wife to her parents' place. The incident occurred yesterday in Wainem village under Bishnupur police station in Kangpokpi district. The police inspector at present lives with his wife and children at New Lambulan, Imphal East. Sources said the inspector, along with his family members, forcibly brought his wife to her parents' house. Tension erupted when a team of Bishnupur police came to pick up the family members of the police inspector. Police opened fire and fired tear gas cells to control the situation. The woman's family condemned the act of the inspector, which is against the custom of Kabui community, and appealed to authority to take action against him.
Manipur ki thabak ma tawni asumala adubo ma do kang na ma ki tawbese nuaite custom ki lo wa malale adu da ai khoi so custom ki lo da ke mathak ta khoi thona ngai lai ri ai khoi se pi khakre
laura roi haidana mabu mama mapa ai khoi gi imung sida direct makhoi na thila akan da nupi macha sibo thilakpani lepa ki police officer oriba mana nupi bu lawninga ga lawba lawningdra ga mana yumda thila iba mi singdubu makhoi police singna la akanda pukhiba gi maram kari gino mase lepa ke asaw asang singna khangbiu aduga thijinbiu.
People of Wangjing and Tentha staged a sit-in against the withdrawal of funds by a Zilla Parisat member for construction of a bridge which was constructed by the locals. The bridge is constructed over the Wangjing River at Tentha Khombal Mayai Lekai. Taking part at the sit-in, President of the Bridge Management Committee, Yambem Inau Macha, said people of the area contributed money to build the bridge. Member of 9 Tentha Zilla Parisad from Samaram, Laishram Inauchas, had allegedly withdrawn about 3,80,000 rupees from the government, claiming that the bridge was constructed by him under DRDA. Yambem Inau Macha condemned this act by a representative who is supposed to work for the welfare of the people. He appealed to the authorities concerned to take appropriate actions.
Laikai sida lairiba imung khudingdagi ngamjaba paisa uthoktuna amadi ngasi surga ngasi sarana mata chajaba imung phawa thangdaba yade laikai sigi ithodangni khandra yam wana magi thodang puthokcharga sajakiba thongpham makhakni asumlaba thongpham asi 19 thajila parisat ki member oibiriba ikai khunajariba Sri Laisram Inaungsa mahak samramdagi ni mahakna hariba thongpham asi mahakna sabani haidna mahakna DRD gi magi program da lupa lakh ahumga lising marfu hapjinduna mahak masi paisa se lauthok khre haibagi akoi chapchaba details report akoi desu leijare.
14 persons without valid ID cards were arrested during a combing operation at Hatta Minuthong, Manaing Kol and Golapati in Imphal East district today. The combing operation was carried out from 4 this morning by a team of Imphal East Commando under the leadership of Robinson Kamnam and OCB Luthang. Around 450 people, including 70 women, were identified. 14 of them could not produce any ID documents. They have been handed over to Porompat police station for further verification. Thoubal District NGO Forum provided relief materials to flood-affected people in Thoubal and Kaching districts and also held a free medical camp at Santhel and Uchiwa Wangmataba on the 18th of this month. The affected people appreciated the forum for their help. The forum stated that it will continue to provide help in the future. Let's take a short break. We'll be back with more news updates. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Ram Nath Kovind will become India's 14th president, having obtained 65.65% of votes from the Electoral College. His opponent, the joint opposition candidate Meira Kumar, lagged behind with 34.35%. Kovind's victory against Kumar was a foregone conclusion because almost 40 parties, including many from outside the NDA fold, pledged to support him. From the get-go, Kovind was expected to win more than 60% of the votes. The non-NDA parties which supported, including AIADMK, Yuvajana Shramika Raisu Congress Party, Biju Janata Dal, Telangana Rashtra Samiti and Indian National Lok Dal. Significantly, Nitish Kumar's Janata Dal U also supported Kovind, going against its Bihar Grand Alliance partners, the Congress and Lalu Prasad's RJD. The joint opposition candidate Meira Kumar had the support of the Congress, Nationalist Congress Party, Samajwadi Party, Bahujan Samajwadi Party, Aam Aadmi Party, Rashtriya Janata Dal, All India Trinamool Congress, Communist Parties, DMK and Jammu and Kashmir National Conference. Governor Dr. Najma Heptullah today released a travelogue, Lumbini Laikolda Sathauba Leirang, written by Dr. C.H. Jamini at the Darbar Hall of Raj Bhavan. The book is based on the journey of Rasheshwari Pala to Kathmandu, Pokhara, Chitwan, Lumbini in Nepal, religious places of India including Navadip Dham and Murshidabad Govind Mandir. Sahitya Academy awardee Professor Jodha Chandra Sanasam spoke about the book. Dr. Najma Heptullah said it is commendable that Rasheshwari Pala Marup, led by Dr. Jamini, is exploring many places and their journey has been recaptured in a book. She described the journey as part of women empowerment. She also stressed the need to achieve the oral history and oral literature of Manipur.
The size of a state or the number of people who live there is of no important significance. But to me, being a small size number of people has got so much cultural heritage of centuries old in literature, in poetry, in music, in dance, the oral history, the oral tradition which Manipur has. I'm trying to organize that oral history, the oral literature should be recorded, because in olden days people never believed in writing, but they didn't know how to read and write. But they know how to remember and recite.
The 11th Monsoon Book Fair, which kicked off on the 17th of this month, are offering more than 20,000 books published worldwide to the book lovers of the state. The exhibition, organized by Bookline Kolkata and Books and Coffee Singjamai at Nupilal Complex, will conclude on the 27th of this month. Manager of Bookline Kolkata, Ramesh Tiwari, said since 2002, the book fair has been offering a range of books including school books, literature, encyclopedia, sports, philosophy, history, cookery, gardening, health and science at a discounted rate. Penguin Random House, based in the US, is also participating in the book fair, so cashing books of writers from the Northeast states.
The main purpose of this fair is to provide world-class books on literature, art, architecture, history. Children books, we have the best and largest collection. Then you can say any general item, self-development, sports, music, everything is here. Message to people is that if you want to keep pace with the world, you have to be here, see whatever your field is there is something. We don't have academic books, but in general books we provide almost every kind of thing. So come and get benefited by this.
The Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons, Manipur, has appealed the government to revoke the recent transfer of a visually impaired person working in SSA as an upper primary teacher. In a press release, they further appealed to strictly follow the transfer and policy guideline of persons with disability. One-day awareness program on disability management, old age welfare schemes and employment generation was held today at Janarm Hall, Kakching Sumak Lekai. Kakching Initiative for National Development Trust organized the awareness program. Experts at the event spoke about the facilities provided by the Government of India and the various institutions for the disabled. All Manipur Prerak Association AMPA has demanded honorarium for 2 years. The association also demanded that evaluation cannot be done until the due honorarium is paid. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, President of AMPA Ilangbam Borod said the association under Saksar Bharat mission has been involved in teaching elderly persons. He said they received their honorarium regularly a few years ago, but they have not received honorarium since April 2015. He said they have submitted a memorandum to the State Literacy Mission, Adult Education Department, Ministry of Human Resource Development and other relevant authorities, but none of them has responded to their request.
Hana mamangi pansing makoina sahi ani makai muksi central government pan tharakte haribasi chumibra lalibra haibadi India government gi program ma paikhatpa matamda tha turuk natraga sahi amagi phanji thadokna leiba posi Manipur di kari marung jamta sahi ani hena thadoktribano haibajima khoi masigi achumba white paper ma khoi da pibiu karigumba evaluation ji logdaba yade haragasu evaluation du lawraba matung tha magi manungda akhoi gi due payment jing do pithokani haibagi makhoiga khoiga agreement lama inaba yaragadi akhoi evaluation ji akhoi yauge ana khoi moda thamjabni madugi response makhoi ngamde na makhoi na chele tusu.
Social, Cultural, Educational and Sports Development Organization HEROC felicitated students of HEROC constituency who secured good marks in class 10 and 12 examinations conducted by BOSAM, COSAM and CBSE at an event held at Caesar Hospital Auditorium today. The 11th K.H. Itocha Memorial Award 2017 was presented to 17 students. 15 medical students were also presented an amount of 6,000 rupees each. Yaingang Pokpi Makha Lekai Youth United Club felicitated 10 students of Lamlai constituency who have done well in HSLC examination 2017. Gifts were also presented to the students as an encouragement. Indian Meteorological Department has warned of heavy rains in Goa, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Karnataka today. MET Department has also forecast heavy rain in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, East Rajasthan, West Bengal and Sikkim, Orissa, parts of Northeast, Gujarat, Telangana and Kerala till Sunday. Titan Eye Plus showroom has been relaunched at Rims Road to provide good quality spectacles and lens in the state. Area Business Manager of Titan Eye Plus NE region, Kushal Das, said 650 glass frames including foreign brands are available at Titan Eye Plus showroom, which is the 112th Titan Eye Plus showroom in Northeast region, and a zero-error eye testing facility is provided at the showroom. He said 10% discount on all Titan Eye Plus frames and 25% discount on power lens will be offered to all the customers who visited the showroom within a week starting today. In sports, Manipur under-19 girls team won the Urza CAPF Assam Rifles under-19 Talent Hunt Football Tournament 2017 held at New Delhi on the 18th of this month. Continuing with their unbeaten record in the league and semi-finals, the Manipur girls team thrashed Haryana 5-1. M. Ratan Bala, A. Roja and Ranjita Huidrom scored 1 goal each, and Ranjana scored 2 goals to help the team emerge as well-deserved winners. The team was trained by 2nd Assam Rifles of Headquarters 9 Sector Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR South and had won the zonal phase of Urza CAPF Assam Rifles under 19 Talent Hunt Football Tournament at Shillong last month before being selected to represent Notice Zone in the national phase. Honorable Minister of State of Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju presided the prize distribution ceremony and felicitated the winners. SCK Kodompokpi defeated their rival in the 24th L. Sangita Devi Memorial First Division Football League tournament. In the second league match played today at SKYC Sekmai Playground, CRPF Group Center Langjing's Ningrepum L and H. Ibo Yaimas netted a goal each in the 31st and 62nd minute of the match, while JYAC Yai School Bhogen Sharma netted 2 goals in the 57th and 67th minute of the match to hold the match to 2-2 draw. In the 13th league match, SCK Kodompokpi thrashed YSC Ngairambam 3-0. SCK Kodompokpi's TH Ranjoy netted 3 goals in the 19th, 34th and 49th minute of the match. 8 teams are taking part in the tournament organized under the aegis of Imphal West District Football Association. Before we end, a quick look at the headlines once again. Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar presents budget estimates for 2017-18 on the first day of the session. Chief Minister Biren says government will frame a bill which would get the support of all communities to protect the indigenous people. Body of a young girl found in Imphal River. Family demands arrest of culprits responsible for her death. And Ramnath Kovind will be the 14th President of India. He wins with 65.65% votes.